is your host, GBEAST of a Lesson In Headbanging Podcast, your heavy metal maniac here, man. And welcome to another episode of a Lesson In Headbanging Podcast. We're talking about all things rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. Of course, on this episode, I'll give you guys my review on AC/DC that came through Chicago, downtown Chicago, back in May in 2025. I'm a little late on the review, but it's okay, man, because it was a kick-ass rock and roll show. That was a great show. We'll talk about it right here on the show. But before I continue on, for follow me right here on the show, as always, take the podcast and go. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Take the podcast and go, my friends. A Lesson In Headbanging Podcast. Help a brother out. Support independent rock and roll podcasts out there today. And if you're watching live right now, give me a follow on Twitch, follow on YouTube. If you're watching live right here on not watching live, but maybe you're watching the recording right here on YouTube as well, give me a subscribe, my friends. Support your brother out here as always, and also available on Instagram and Facebook. Mostly on Instagram if you're behind on your rock and roll tour dates and festivals. Yeah, man, all the information is on there to keep your tabs on what's going on in the world of rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. Check out if there's any shows coming near your town here in the United States. And by the way, as I mentioned, check out my secondary podcast, A Lesson In Headbanging Podcast. If you're a fan of all things pro wrestling, there's my official website for my official wrestling podcast, Into the Squared Circle Podcast. .com. It's a busy time as always, a pro wrestling fan, but same thing as rock and roll, baby, because hey, summertime, baby. It's summertime, it's springtime passed by already. Of course, AC/DC lumped right into springtime because they hit the 2025 Pwer Up Tour across the United States during springtime. Of course, they made their way up to Soldier Field in downtown Chicago on the lakefront. I can't speak, baby. But anyway, hell of a rock and roll show. You got the Pretty Recklesses, great dirty raw rock and roll band open up. AC/DC, first time seeing them. I've been listening to their music, a big fan of theirs. First time seeing them live. They kicked ass, of course, and we'll get to their set list momentarily. But let's get to the good stuff, right? I'm not going to bore you guys. Blah 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 blah. Set list. Let's talk about the merch, right? Get there early, get to the stadium early, get park in, boom, got a nice spot. All right, sis, took my sister with me. What we're going to go do? Well, let's go walk around the stadium, see what we can find. So we walked out, and I told my sister, hey, I spotted a merch booth outside of the stadium, like right in front of the Field Museum, which is across the street from Soldier Field. I told my sisters, go check it out, see what they have there. And I don't have it on me, but of course I picked up a tour book. Really good quality tour book is well worth the price, but it was like $15 or whatever. This thick. And I was trying to look for it before I came to start recording this, and I can't find it, of course, right? So it's really good quality. I mean, I'm a sucker for tour books. I'm a sucker for posters. I'm a collectible guy. So I love to have this stuff on me until the day I die. Hopefully my kids can look at it. But really good quality photos of the current tour, Bon Scott, of the back of the 70s, 80s. Had a picture of all the albums, studio albums. Really good quality tour book. And there's nothing beat a good quality tour book. And it's well worth the price. And I got that. Of course, if you go to an AC/DC show, if you've been to one this past spring of 2025, of course, you got to get yourself one of these, right? The light up horns. Now, I'm a grown ass man. I never put this on my head to light it up, but I still have it in the package. Still never pulled the tab. But I still have the AC/DC. You see the AC/DC logo on it. Unopened. Kept it. I had to have it. Now, will I walk around in the streets of downtown Chicago wearing it? Most likely not. But anyway, there's that. And of course, I picked on myself up a official AC/DC Chicago t-shirt. Pretty badass, right? The Chicago skyline, Pwer Up. That's a badass t-shirt. You turn around the back. Soldier Field, May the 24th, 2025. Really cool. I mean, I love the cannons on the back. You can see right there the cannons, Soldier Field. But I love the photo, man. Angus Young, Chicago skyline, Chicago on the bottom. Really cool. That being said, I'm a sucker for poster, as I talked about it. And this one right here, sold out online. The official ACDC, for those about to rock, Power Up Tour. ACDC, we salute you, Chicago, May the 24th. And this is number 296 out of 857. So this is official. Apparently, has spider webs on it. Official. It has official seal on the back of it. I looked at the back before I framed this up. So there's an official seal on it. And make sure there's no spider crawl on top of me. And anyway, is they got the official seal from the company who made the poster. I went the right way. I went the right way, and they made sure I had a poster. I make sure I'm a sucker for them. In even 2024 when I saw Metallica, I got the night one poster, but I'm like, man, do I really need night number two? And I realized that, oh, they go together. And night two sold out. And I'm like, oh shit. So I had to buy a knockoff on eBay. Of course, I got it matched up, but the colors is a little bit off, right? Because it's a knockoff, but I managed to kind of get both together. This right here is only one of them, one of a kind. Sold out online, ACDC, the official shop website, sold out by the next day. So I was so happy I got it right away at the stadium. So just another poster to add to my legendary collection. I'm looking at it right now. I got Kiss, End of the Road Tour. I got Black Sabbath, the End World Tour. Zach Sabbath, signed by Zach Wild. Iron Maiden's Future Past. Metallica's M72 Chicago. Guns N' Roses. Machine Head Exodus. Hatebreed. You name it, man. I got the best of rock and heavy metal on my wall right now. And AC/DC Tech collection. God, it feels good to be a fan of rock and roll. All right, so let's move on here. Me and my fandom. Let's talk about the set list. Went down to Chicago, man. Hey, pretty decent crowd for the Pretty Reckless, right? Let's go to it, baby. Let's go ahead and share the screen with you guys to the official website right here. Setlist. Let me check the website and give you guys the right credit here. Setlist.fm. Right there's the official website. Of course, you want to get your all things Setlist. You see right there. Soldier Field, May the 24th, the Pretty Reckless, great rock and roll band. Death by Rock and Roll. Come on, man. Radio hit right there. Since You're Gone, Follow Me. Only Love Can Save Me Now. Witches Burn. Make Me Want to Die. Going to Hell. Heaven Knows. And Take Me Down. Just two radio hits right there. Great band. I mean, what you can say about the Pretty Reckless. Just talented musicians, straight up kick-ass female fronted rock and roll band. And man, I know her name. The Pretty Reckless. Shoot. Taylor Momsen. I'm sorry. I draw a blank for a second. Taylor Momsen. Man, what a front woman she is. She's up there with the Lizzie Hales and Maria Brinks of In This Moment. She's up there, man. Women dominated front woman band. If you can see that twice. What a band. Great band. If they come back through town again, definitely I'll see them again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed them. They came through your town for ACDC. Just dirty, raw rock and roll, man. Live, just balls to the walls. I love it. All right, let's get to the main meat of the matter. ACDC. Wow. Look at that. Look at the set list. 21 songs. Boy, what a goddamn collective right there. Let's get to it, man. AC, If You Want Blood, right? Bon Scott era. Good stuff. Good stuff to kick off the show. Back in Black, right? Everyone's favorite song, Back in Black. Demon Fire, the most recent, right? The most recent new song. That was off what Power Up the album, right? Let's verify here. Power Up, yep, Demon Fire. I'm right. Let's move on here. Shot Down the Flames, another Bon Scott era, just classic. Thunderstruck, classic. Have a drink off me. Have a drink on me. Darn it, come on. Kick ass rock and roll. Hell's Bells, right? Another Bon Scott. Shot in the Dark. Power Up. Come on. Stiff Upper Lip from 2000. That's a great song. I don't care what you want to say. That's a good ass song. You know, it's a great album, by the way, from the 2000s. Highway to Hell. Shoot to Thrill. Come on. Sin City, old school Bon Scott area. Man, I love Sin City. Rock and Roll Train from the Black Ice. You know what? Black Ice was a fantastic album from the 2000s, right? What was that, 2007, 2008? Black Ice is a great rock and roll album. Rock and Roll Train, that's a fantastic song. You can't go wrong with that. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. High Voltage. Riff Raff. Come on. Bon Scott era. You Shook Me All Night Long. You know, AC/DC staple right there. A whole lot of Rosie, Bon Scott. Let There Be Rock, Bon Scott. TNT. Encore. For those about to rock with the cannon guns, right? 21 songs. I know they played the same set list pretty much throughout the whole U.S. tour dates, but man, that's just a good collective. Look at it. Back in Black, Highway to Hell, Let There Be Rock, Power Up, the recent album, Power Rage, TNT, Black Ice, 30 Deeds Darn Cheap. For those about to rock, Stiff Upper Lip and the Razor Edge, right? Just a good collective AC/DC career right there. Man, incredible. It's back to me. So, that being said, at the show, they also had limited edition 2 vinyls, right? They had the TNT and then the High Voltage vinyl. Again, made in Australia. I think it was never released here in the United States, and they only had them at the show. My sister surprised me. She went away. She claimed went to the bathroom. She was gone for a long time, and she came back and she bought me a vinyl for the merch stand. Again, there's another thing I forgot to grab. I have it in my album collection. I believe she bought me the High Voltage record, the Australian pressing version. It's only sold at shows. I try to look it up eBay, and people are selling it twice as more than it should be. So, again, I know they're done in the U.S. They're right now currently tour up, I think Europe or Germany, and they're out across the pond, right? They're over there doing some shows. Hopefully the next time they come back here in the States, maybe, hopefully so, try to snatch up those albums. They're limited edition, exclusive to the tour. You can't find them in record stores. You can't find them on Target or Walmart, or you can't find them on eBay. These are exclusive albums. You only can buy them at the shows. So I got one of them. I kind of wish I got the other one. Complete my collection, right? Anyway, if you're a big vinyl record, go out and seek them while you can. So I know every city has a different poster design, t-shirt designs. Show off your merch right here down below on YouTube. If you're listening on the podcast, Lesson In Headbanging Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well. Send me a DM. Your thoughts about the AC/DC Power Up show. I thought it was a hell of a rock and roll show. I kind of wish I saw them with Malcolm when he was still around. I almost had an opportunity. The Black Ice Tour, they played at Wrigley Field in Chicago, and I had the tickets in my hand. I was ready to buy them. I told my wife, and she's like, "Oh, wait till you come home, and we'll talk about it." Yeah, but you know what, man? No, it's AC/DC. And of course, I waited until I punched out of work, and it was sold out. Yeah, I'm a little bummed out. And so this time, I told my sister, we ain't missing it this time, because it could be the last time. So again, PSA, if these bands are still around and they're coming to your town or your neck of the woods, go see them, because you just never know when they're going to call quits. Some of the people I talked to at the show, right before the doors open, you got people flying in from Iowa, you got people flying in from Canada to Chicago. driving to Chicago to see this show. And you got to, right? You got to. It's mandatory, right? It's mandatory. I know tickets are expensive, but you just got to do it. You got to make it happen. Even if you get the cheapest seat, do the best you can to make it happen because, hey, you only live once, right? And these guys are not going to be around, and not for a long time. I hope to. I mean, look, they're all humans, right? We all wish, like AC/DC, Ozzy, Scorpions. I wish these guys could live till another 100 years. But again, they're human beings just like us. You hate talking about that shit. But man, these guys are not getting any younger. I'll tell you what, Angus, he looked. My God, he's still doing it, man. Like it's the back in the 70s. On the floor, spinning in circles, running around on stage. Despite his age, man, he still can kick your ass. He could put on a 15-minute guitar solo. It'll still kick your ass. Brian Johnson, that guy, he can still belch it out, man. He can still belch it out, right? He can still do it. Yeah, you got the two young guys on drums. Was it Matt Lang and I'm drawing the blank here, but you know what I'm saying, bass on drums. Two young guys getting a little bit more injection rate, giving a little fresher life in the band, right? You have Stevie on rhythm, right? Still part of the Young family, still getting it done in the rhythm section. It's just a whole new rock and roll train, no pun intended. It's a whole new life inside of AC/DC. And they're planning on doing another leg in the USA. We'll have to wait and see. But right now they're across the other parts of the world. And man, if you get a chance to see him, go see him. Do not pass on it, because what a show. What a rock show. Real live rock and roll. Nothing's recorded. Nothing's being duped here. There's no taping vocals. Brian Johnson, yeah, he put his his microphone's up here, and you still hear him singing. No, real live rock and roll. You can hear the smallest mistakes on the guitar because it's live, and that's what I love about it. I love a good old fashioned live rock and roll. Live amps, live guitars. That's all you need. Anyway, there's your AC/DC review on the Chicago Soldier Field. What's next for stadium shows here in Chicago? I don't know, man. We got Avenged Sevenfold and System of a Down going down the Soldier Field. Maybe I'll see your happy asses there or not. Maybe I'll see you guys down Louder Than Life down in Kentucky. I don't know. Keep our eyes peeled on it. But stay right here on YouTube. Give me a subscribe. Keep your eyes peeled there on the channel, also on the podcast as well. So until next time, my friends, stay heavy, horns up, listen to rock and roll, listen to AC/DC, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.